The conversations this past week about the submarine really highlight communication breakdowns I see constantly in relationships. There were largely two main camps of discussion. First, those who were reacting to billionaires, part of a ruling class, suffering in some way as a result of their own hubris. Basically a sense of schadenfreude, among other things. And then there was a group preaching for empathy and compassion, and were yelling often at that first group. And those were actually completely distinct or orthogonal conversations, meaning they weren't on a single line in spectrum the way it was being made out to be, where it was either one or the other. Both some level of empathy from, let's say 0 to 100, and some level of schadenfreude, again from 0 to 100, can coexist because they are distinct things. And you see this in communication patterns all the time, where two people or two groups will often be having these separate conversations that have some relationship to each other. For example, sometimes it's hard to see any empathy in the face of somebody expressing that schadenfreude, but they can actually both be there. But that never gets discussed because what happens is one group starts to fight for what they believe should be the primary conversation, and there's no room left for the other group to have their feelings and ideas. So instead of having curiosity about the other person's perspective, everyone's really just buckling down and fighting for their needs. It's no longer a conversation. Now it's just war. So the next time you and a partner or family member are having a disagreement, step back and ask yourself, is it possible we're actually talking about two distinct things that can both be true?